That should do it. You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely?
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Citlalí.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll.
Citlalí was one of the most powerful shamans of her time.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it? A technique that powerful? And no
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you...
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask.
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated...
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to...
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
Citlalí was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her masterpiece. There's Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, we should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe.
Right. The obsidian altar is off-limits to you.
Is there a problem?
Most of Citlalí's students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor. Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, traveler. Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll help.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Natlan's history is full of intrigue.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny Citlali?
What is she doing here?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or is she here to officially take over?
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of...
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity.
You talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want...
We should just run!
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the traveler and his companion.
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited.
So you can eradicate our
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year. Just as our master and...
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to...
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Citlali?
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because I'm Granny Citlali. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love it. You know what? Forget about your duty.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified...
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, traveler?
Huh? Oh, it's the...
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have Did
Did Elder Talapo...
From what I can tell, in a...
Is Elder Talapo telling us to...
That's not possible.
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are...
But Chief...
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place.
Understood. Now, as successors of Citlali, however, Elder Talapo's declarations of all... So, mind your manners and allow Granny Citlali...
Good thing Elder Talapo... Hi there, Elder Talapo! Hey, he seems pretty happy.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yeah, Elder Talapo!
Elder Talapo, huh? He's still Claw to me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Ictomisaur Elder now.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was Citlali's Saurian companion back then. She kept but she only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only...
Well, you've lived a long time.
The more time you have...
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. 200 years and you still haven't given up? I still haven't made up my mind, so you...
Oh, wait. We haven't...
I'm just great.
Actually, we have good news. We found it.
I'm all ears.
It's the Battle of Seven Colors.
Citlali's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But...
True, but Granny Citlali promised...
Is that so? I've tried seeking her help in the...
Hey, don't complain!
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention. It was...
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time.
If I may, this task concerns the history of memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Citlali.
I get your point. Of course, the one time I wish you could no, that's...
Huh?
It's not important. Rest assured, Biram, with my help, the traveler...
You have my thanks, then.
So are you here to test whether we're qualified?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly, but that's not why I'm here.
Fine. Ask away.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can the...
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting... After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly
Listen, we know you were rivals, but do you really have to question her?
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little...
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Citlali most likely used it proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So...
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth.
What's wrong with her? Why would she let it go?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different ports. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Citlali's school of shamanism, actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fella.
But if they inherited Citlali's secret technique, shouldn't—
Well, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me their address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future of this investigate. That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
Many insects have a
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by this.
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kinda seems—
You think so?
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we—
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family! Hello, are you Aisha Man?
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny, Citlali!
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation—
Man, this is generational trauma!
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions.
Okay, so your family studied—
Yes, although that pretty much ended with the techniques my family learned from Citlali didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs. So turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. So over time, of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachers. After all, Citlali was a genius.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about—
Decide the outcome of a battle? Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, you might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're just—
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven—
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going—
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to shaman techniques, say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely— And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most—
We don't need another story. We need something concrete.
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Well, it's Citlali's personal account of the events, so it's— For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever—
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon.
Could your ancestors be mistaken?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of, in the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be.
If Huitzilin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostek cave?
Oh, yes? Can I?
It's been more than 200 years.
What do you mean?
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek cave is what it was called.
Precisely when Huitziling was alive. That means Monsieur Montluçon. Once we get there, the evidence we...
Just when we thought all hope was lost.
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of, like...
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure.
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must. It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. Actually, Yai Publishing House released a limited edition.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that.
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry.
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma... Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine...
Well, I'm sure Miss Citlali...
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I haven't...
well... What do you think, traveler? Okay, we'll find a place to...
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Great shamans have important matters to attend to in... That's only because I have important tasks to complete at...
All right, as Miss Citlali instructed.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eats...
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good. I'm glad...
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years.
Well, thanks for today, Citlali.
That's quite considerate of you.
Wait, didn't you say you had important...
What did you think I meant?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past...
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind-reading issue, considering the necessary...
Try and stop me! Burn it down! Phew. Rev the engines!
Is this
No, further up.
Further up? Whoa, this is like a secret base!
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great! The halberd. Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. And that should do it. You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this. Okay, what about now? Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try to that was just to help.